Hello, everyone. My name is Hillary, and welcome to Healing from Within. I'm going to be sharing some chair yoga with you today, and it'll be a practice focused on um, grounding and calming and balancing. And so there's a number of different ways that we'll do that through working with the breath and through different poses. And I'll guide you through it and explain, the various benefits of some of these things. And of course, please, please, please take this at your own pace. Please don't do anything that doesn't feel good in your body. You are the expert of your own experience. And so if anything does not feel right, please choose to sit it out, choose an alternative that'll feel better for you, whatever works. So I'll invite you to get started by getting comfortable in your seat. And if you don't have a chair like this, really, you could do this on any surface that is around you. So go ahead and get comfortable wherever you are. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes or you can soften your gaze. And I'll invite you to send your awareness with your eyes closed down to the earth. So just let your focus rest maybe on the places where you come into contact with the floor. Maybe you even visualize the earth beneath whatever surface you're on. So beneath the floor, the building that you're in. And feel a sense of connection to the natural world. Knowing that we are all in some way a part of it. And then let that awareness, that connection drop to the background. Invite your attention to your own internal experience. Noticing your current state of being. Beginning with a gentle scan of the body, noticing any areas of tension, any areas of discomfort. Alternatively, noticing any areas that feel particularly open or comfortable. And then scanning the energetic body. Noticing if you feel energized, sluggish, tired. Notice if you feel the energy moving in your body at all. That could be around you, that could be movement within you. Maybe you don't feel that at all, and that's okay too. Again, just noticing and releasing any kind of judgment that might come up. And then noticing what emotions are present. If you notice a strong emotion and you quickly become swept up in the story attached to that emotion or where it came from, try to just direct yourself back to the actual experience of what that emotion feels like within you today. And then noticing any thoughts. Imagining if you could yourself as a witness. So taking a step back and imagine taking a seat in your mind. And almost like the thoughts were on a conveyor belt within a factory, just sit back and watch them come in and then gently move along. And so we do this to notice that there is a difference, there is a space between us and our thoughts. And sometimes viewing them this way can help us, again, to not get caught up in the story, not get swept away in a whirlwind of thought, but rather be able to just notice the thought and notice that it is gone as quickly as it came. If, again, we approach it with that sense of detachment. Now, finally, take a moment to tune into your breath. Noticing the way that it moves through you naturally. No need to change it or rearrange it. Just observing the way that your breath shows up. becoming curious about what that might have to say about your current state of being. And then slowly, as it feels right, invite that breath to deepen. Starting to lengthen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can today. And inviting the breath to fill the belly. And you can use your hands here to help you if you'd like, placing both hands on the belly. Breathing in, belly expands, the hands will gently lift. And then as you exhale, the belly deflates and your hands will move closer towards you. Again, inhaling, belly expands. And exhale, belly contracts. You might choose to stay here. If this feels like plenty to work with, stay and work with this belly breathing, knowing that this is enough. Or if you'd like, you can grow this breath a bit larger, and you could take one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and then invite the breath to start in the belly, fill the ribs, and then rise all the way up to the collarbones. A nice big exhale to match. So the chest will gently fall, the ribs will hug in, and again, the belly will draw in, your hand will move in with it. And take a few rounds of breath just like that. Good, and if you'd like, you can keep your hands here or you can release them down to your lap, whatever feels good for you. We'll just add a bit on to this breath practice, moving into a counting breath called a 4-6 breath. So the extended exhale, the longer exhale, helps to calm our nervous system. So it can help with that grounding, calming, soothing effect. So we'll breathe in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 6. Taking a deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once more. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then breathe naturally. Good. Now allowing the breath to stay comfortably full, right? So still inviting in a bit of intentionality to the breath, a bit of control, but then letting that breath focus kind of drop to the background of our awareness. Coming back to the full physical body. We'll ground down into the sit bones again, feeling that sense of connection to what is beneath us. Feel into the feet, maybe lifting the toes and the heels, and then really pressing them down into the earth. Rising up through the crown of the head, sitting nice and tall, full length to the spine. Take a deep breath in, draw your shoulders up and back and down. Exhaling, feeling all kinds of space between the shoulders and the ears. Let the arms hang comfortably at your sides. We'll take the palms facing down, another gesture of grounding. We'll take 3 deep cleansing breaths together to begin. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Good, one more time, big breath in. And exhale. Good, when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. Good, becoming more aware of the space that is around you. Again, sitting up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release your chin to your chest. Feel some length through the back of your neck. On the next breath in, draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Pause, breathe, and feel here. Good. Exhale, release your chin to your chest. And then inhale, bring it over to the other side. Left ear, left shoulder. Pause, breathe, and feel. And then exhale back to center. Right, now move side to side with your breath. So every inhale, moving ear to shoulder. And every exhale, coming back to center. We'll move side to side twice more on each side. Good, and after that's complete, coming back up to center when you're ready. Take a big breath in, draw your shoulders way up by your ears. Good, bring them forward and then back it around. So 3 big shoulder rolls forward. And then 3 big shoulder rolls back. And you might give a little massage to your legs as you do this. It's another great way to encourage that downward energy and that grounding. Good, and then again, all kinds of space between the shoulders and the ears, making sure that where you land, the shoulders are nice and relaxed and the shoulder blades are really melting down the back. Good. Take fingertips to the heads of the shoulders, elbows out to the sides. We'll do just 3, again, circles in this direction. And then pause and 3 circles in the opposite direction. Good. The next time that the elbows come in towards one another, pause. Go ahead and interlace the fingers, circle the wrists a bit. And if you need to shake out the shoulders a little bit while you do that, you can. Good. And then bring that to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Press the hands out and away. Gently round your spine. Draw your chin to your chest. Good. Inhale, arms rise. Shoulders soften down and away from the ears. Exhale, arms sweep out and around. We'll reach around for the back legs of the chair. Lift through the heart. You can look up to where the wall and the ceiling meet if that feels safe and comfortable for your neck. Good, and then exhale and release. We'll continue that movement, but just changing it up slightly. Bring the hands to the knees. Take a deep breath in. Lift your heart forward. Big breath out, round your spine. Big breath in, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale and round your spine. Good, one more time, big inhale. Big exhale. Beautiful, come back up to a nice tall spine. Again, soften those shoulders. Reach the arms up and overhead, big breath in. Good, you can bring the hands together, just interlacing your fingers. Big inhale, and as you exhale, lean it up and over to the right. Inhale to center, up and over to the left. Inhale, center. Good. As you exhale, release the hands gently down to the sides. And then we'll take the left arm, cross it over, bringing it to the right leg, right arm at the side of the chair. Big breath in, lift and lengthen. Big breath out to twist. Good. Reach the arms back up through center. Big breath in. Good. Exhale. This time we're going to twist over to the opposite side. So right hand finds the left knee. Left arm comes to the side. Soften those shoulders. Breathe into the belly. Good. Big inhale. Lift the arms up. Big exhale. Release the arms all the way down. Good. Give a gentle shoulder roll or 2 if that would feel good. Excellent. So sitting forward a bit in your chair, we're going to start again just by bringing in a little bit of massage. We're just going to start to wake up the legs, and we're going to just cue the lower body that that's where our direction is moving. And so one of the ways that we can invite grounding into our minds and into our bodies through our yoga practice is by working with the lower body and focusing on our connection with the earth. And so we are connected to the earth every day through our feet and through our legs, the lower half of our body. So sending a little bit of love, a little bit of energy to the lower body. Good. And then when you're ready, you can gather up your right knee, gently hug it in, and then just give it a little wiggle from side to side. So opening up the hips. Good. And then when you're ready, releasing that foot down, gathering up the opposite knee, and again, gentle wiggle side to side, opening up the hips. Good. And then release that leg down. And then you can come up onto the balls of your feet. Good, pointing the feet, and then release them back down. And then you can lift up onto the heels. So the toes will lift and you'll be resting on the heels. Lift up onto the toes. Good, release, lift onto the heels. Good, just a little back and forth. Again, giving a little attention to the feet and to the ankles. Good, and now we're just gonna invite in a little bit of a stomp. And when you're seated in the chair and you're lifting your legs like this, it's also good exercise for your core, which supports your entire body. So if you hug your navel in towards your spine, as you do this, you'll feel a little more core support. And if it feels good, you can invite in a little of a louder stomp. Good. And then when that feels complete, you can bring that to stillness, give the legs a little wobble. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. So shifting forward again in our chair a little bit, we're gonna keep our right knee bent as it is, and we're gonna take our left leg and we're gonna bring it off to the side. And you might wanna shift over so that you're seated more kind of in the center of the chair. And we're gonna bring our left leg back. And so the knee is bending down towards the earth. And if you feel it all wobbly here, keep your hands pressing down into the chair and use that as a sense of support and a sense of grounding. And you can have your toes curled under here, or you can tuck the toes, whatever feels better to you. And then if it feels safe to bring your hands away from the chair, you can rise your arms up and overhead, soften your shoulders down the back. Good. Now really press into your feet. And as you press into your feet, you should feel this activation start to happen through your legs. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. One more breath here. And then exhale, gently release the hands down. You can float them down in front of you, letting the palms kind of receive here. Palms open, releasing all the way down. Good. And then hands can come back to the chair as you swing that leg forward. And then we'll bring it over the other side. So shifting over to the right side of your chair, left leg will stay in its same position and the right knee will come off to the side. Good. So back heel is lifted. Toes are curled under, unless of course you'd like to tuck the toes if that would feel better. And you can keep your hands on the chair for support if you feel at all unstable. But if it feels okay to lift the arms, you can. Big breath in. Good, relax the shoulders, big breath out. Good, now really press, press, press down into the feet. And as you do that, you'll feel an activation through your legs. Feel the strength in your legs. Again, engage the core by drawing the belly button in. And this is just to really support your entire body from your center. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, one more time, big breath in. And then again, exhale, hands come forward, palms open. Imagine getting the best gift you could imagine. Good, relax the arms, maybe roll the shoulders. Hands press down into the chair for support. We'll bend this leg, come back to center. Good, we're gonna reach the arms out to the side, big breath in. Good, and then the fingertips are gonna come to point towards one another up over our head. And on the exhale, we're going to press the energy down. And imagine as you do this, a sense of grounding, but also a sense of clearing. So big inhale, arms rise. Fingers point towards one another. Exhale, imagine sending a calm, clearing energy through your body. So getting rid of anything that isn't serving you. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hands find the thighs again, a little rub. Bringing in again a little bit of healing energy here, a little bit of just awakening and warming. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come forward in your chair. This time we're going to extend our right leg out to the side. And then we'll find a bend in our left knee. And if you'd like, you can turn the left knee out to the side so that your toes are pointing all the way toward the left. But if that doesn't feel good, it feels like too much on the hips or on the knees, then go ahead and just keep that foot forward. And then same thing goes for the right leg. So you can walk the right leg as far out to the side as feels comfortable. If you want to straighten it completely, you can go ahead and do that. If that doesn't feel good, go ahead and keep a soft bend. Let it just fall where it comfortably falls. Let this be your own. This is not about finding a specific shape. This is about, yoga is really a practice of listening to your body, right? And so respecting yourself exactly where you are and giving yourself what you need, nothing more and nothing less. So we'll bring our hands together at our heart. And then if it feels comfortable for your shoulders and for your wrists, you can go ahead and point your fingers down rather than up, because again, we're focusing on grounding. So you're going to send the energy downward. And you can really press the heels of the hands in towards one another and find an activation through the upper body. This should really engage the arms, but try not to let the shoulders creep up by the ears. Keep them relaxed. Okay. Big breath in. Big breath out. I like to close my eyes. It helps me to go inside, helps me to focus, but it also can be really helpful to find a spot to focus your gaze on. So anywhere in the room, something that's not moving, you can go ahead and ground your eyes on that point and let that help to ground and to center you. Okay, big breath in. Big breath out. If you'd like for just a moment, you can extend your arms out to the side, relaxing your shoulders down the back. And you can take your gaze out and over your left middle finger. Good, and then when you're ready, relax the arms all the way down. Use the hands to gently assist the legs back together. If your low back is feeling at all fatigued from sitting away from the back of the chair, you can always take a rest and you can sit yourself back for a moment. Bring the hands to the thighs. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. And when that break feels complete to you, go ahead and shift yourself forward once again. Good. And this time we're going to bring that stretch over the other side. So we'll start by extending the left leg out. And then the right leg, again, if it feels most comfortable, keep it facing forward. Go ahead and do so. Or if you'd like, you can shift it out to the side. So opening your hips just a little bit. Good. Extending that leg out. Right toes can point all the way to the right, or they can point forward, whatever feels safe and comfortable for you. And if this wide posture doesn't feel supportive to you, then you can always bend the legs. You can bring them in closer, and you can just extend one leg straight and forward if that feels better for you. Okay. So press down into the feet and feel your connection to the earth beneath you. Engage the core. And again, when I say core, it's not about strengthening your core as in you're working on trying to get a six-pack abs or anything like that. This is your strength that comes from your center, your strength that supports you in everything you do. So drawing your navel in towards your spine, feeling that sense of internal security, strength, and support. Bring the hands together. Again, hands point down, shoulders relax, heels of the hands come towards one another. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Press into your feet. And again, feel that activation that happens when you press into your feet. Good. And then if it's you and you'd like, you can draw the arms out to the sides. Take your gaze out and over your right middle finger. Big breath in. Big breath out. Down. Use your hands to gently and lovingly gather your legs up, bring them back in. If your hips are feeling at all fatigued, go ahead and give the hips a little rub and a little love here. And we'll do one final stretch for the lower body, or maybe two. And then we'll start to wind this down and move into some gentle relaxation. So coming forward, again, one final time, sitting forward, we'll draw our right knee up and then we'll cross right ankle over left knee. And if this is not a comfortable position for you, please know that there are alternatives. So you can always straighten out your bottom leg rather than bending the knee, and then slide the leg and slide the top ankle anywhere along your left leg that feels good. So creating more of like a figure four shape if this position doesn't feel good for you. All right, so again, grounding down. So really feeling into your connection, your hand connecting into your leg. So pressing into the ankle, pressing into the knee, or if you're in that figure four shape, you can bring your hands to your hips. Or always you can bring your hands pressing down into the chair for an extra sense of stability if you feel at all unstable. Big breath in, sit up nice and tall. Big breath out, gently lean forward, relax your shoulders. Feel your heart melt towards the floor. Feel the back of your heart soften. Gazing down towards the earth or closing the eyes. Bringing your awareness to the sole of the left foot. Imagine that with each inhale, you could draw energy up through the sole of that foot, from the earth into your body. Energy of stability, of security, of grounding, of coolness, of heaviness. Imagine circulating that through your body with every breath. And when you're ready, you can use your hands to gently press yourself back up, sitting up nice and tall. And then returning your right foot to the earth and right over to the other side. So drawing your left knee in and crossing it over. Again, you can find that figure four shape if that feels better. Hand to the knee, hand to the ankle, or hands to the hips or the back of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Big breath in, gently leaning forward. Again, soften the back of the heart. Relax the shoulders. Eyes closed or gaze down at the earth. Again, imagining each inhale drawing energy from the earth up into the body through the sole of the right foot. And a wonderful time to use a grounding practice is if you feel scattered, if you feel anxious, if you feel like you're very much focused on your thoughts and having a hard time connecting with your body or being present. A grounding practice can be a fantastic way to bring ourselves back into the present moment and back into our bodies. When you're ready, gently rising up. Beautiful. Returning the opposite foot to the earth. Again, a little love, a little energy, a little activation to the legs and to the lower body. If it feels okay, you can bring some of that down into the lower legs, into the calves, the shins. And then when you're ready, bring that to stillness. You can scoot back in your chair if that feels comfortable. And once again, we'll take a few clearing breaths. So arms out to the side, inhale. Exhale. Hands move down the body. Clearing away any negativity, any stress, any anxiety. Big breath in. Big breath out. And so this can be used for clearing, but you can also imagine bringing into your body what it is that you need, and into your mind too. So maybe it's drawing in positivity, drawing in love, drawing in health. Big breath in. Good, one more time. Ready? You can release your hands to your lap, and we'll go ahead and soften into a comfortable position for our final relaxation. So you don't have to worry so much about your posture. You don't have to worry about the way that the breath is moving through you. Just allow yourself to relax fully and completely. And if it feels okay to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. Letting go of any and all effort. Allowing yourself the time for relaxation and for integration. So letting everything that you just did settle and take its place and have its effect so that you can fully and completely reap the benefits. You can stay in your relaxation for as long as you like. So taking as much time here as you need. You can pause this video. You can continue this after this video. You can set yourself up if you have access to relaxing music, essential oils, anything that would support you in becoming even more relaxed, even more at ease. You can gather those things and set yourself up for a nourishing and extended Shavasana, as we call it in yoga, which is corpse pose. It signifies the death of our practice, the end of the practice. So you can, again, take as much time as you need here, but when you're ready, you can start to deepen your breath. You can perhaps invite in a gentle wiggle of fingers or toes. Maybe another little activation for the lower body, slowly warming and awakening. And then when you're ready, sitting up tall once again, you can press the hands together at the heart, or you can bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Once again, deep breath in. And this time on the exhale, releasing your chin to your chest and your head to your heart. Pausing to acknowledge yourself for taking the time, for being open to this practice. Even if it feels like there's any pieces of you that aren't fully open to this practice, your participation is something worth acknowledging. So thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share this practice with you. The light in me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much.